It's that time again. It's time for another Saturday night special where we talk about everything rockhounding related. We got a lot to talk about on this one. We're going to be all over the place. First off, Maker's Challenge. Have you heard of the Maker's Challenge? Coming up here in March, organized by Mr. Theo Kellison. Sorry if I butchered your last name there, bud. It's going to be a lot of fun. So he reached out to 13 other creators of videos here on YouTube, rock related, obviously, and we're all going to be doing a project made out of stone. It should be a lot of fun, and to be totally honest, I already had an idea of something I was going to do when he reached out to everybody. I think 6 weeks ago at this point, and I immediately jumped on it, and my project's already done. And it's burning a hole in my pocket. I got to be honest with you. It's going to be good. The video is going to be fun. I will be posting that on March 23rd. Also, I finally I settled on a PLB. If you don't know what a PLB is, it is a personal locator beacon. I went with the ACR here. It's kind of funny. It has the feel of an old Nokia cell phone, about that size, but well, maybe double the thickness. So if you don't know what these are, they're pretty cool. This one, no subscription fee, nothing like that. Don't even have to charge the thing, right? Simply open it, hit that red button, and search and rescue will come to you. They will find where you are at on the planet Earth, and they'll come save you. So why do I have this now? Not that long ago, I took a nasty fall in the middle of nowhere, and it kind of opened my eyes to some things. We go to these places, right? And there's no one. And there's never cell phone service. And if something bad was to actually happen, like, you break something terrible happens, all the stars align, and you mess yourself up in a very not good way. Well, what's the plan, right? What's the plan? I mean, if there's nobody to call and there's no one out there, and you can't get yourself out, well, you just die. You die there. You die in place. Something to think about. Now, there's other systems that do have subscription fees that allow kind of like two-way communication. Like the InReach system, things like that. However, that doesn't really help us because we don't have many real life friends, and the ones that we do have don't have the flexibility we have, or can go the places we can go, either through long walks or hiking and things like that. So it's kind of an emergency eject button on the rockhounding adventures. So there's that. It's a good addition to the backpack. Very lightweight. I think they're 5 ounces. So okay, let's look at the rocks that we cut this week. It's Big Thunder Egg, right? Beautiful guy. The back did pop off of it. There must have been some kind of natural fracture going around it. Unfortunately, this is too opaque. You can't actually see light through it. It's still pretty cool. It's still going to make its way into the house, I think, and go on a shelf, and then eventually it'll get polished up. But these rhyolite cores, the rhyolite exteriors on these, it's kind of just fragile stuff, right? Like, it's rhyolite. Like, it's not a super burly material. Also, we cut this basalt here, right? And look at that. And I might throw a photo in here because the photo would probably look a little bit better. And it has the little green crystals all over it. It's very cool. It's another one where probably not this end cut here, but the actual rock itself will probably get polished up, which that's always awesome. And then also my buddy Shawn the Rock Dad here on YouTube, he gave me a couple of slabs. I was over at his house. Look at this jasper here. It's like jasper with a quartz mixed into it. That's a beautiful little slab. And it's going to go into my box of slabs, which I'll be showing you here shortly, and we'll talk about everything that's in the back here. He also gave me this end cut of adventuring. You can see a little bit, some of the sparkles in there, so that's fun as well. So I could probably do something cool with that. So, the rock pile, right? So, normally I like to have this be nice and clean here, nice even flat space for these videos, but it's covered in rock, okay? And what you're looking at here is some of the agate that I brought back from Utah. Now, yeah, you're hearing me right. Like these are dendritic agates. Now, here's the thing. I gotta go through all my stuff. I have way too much rock. Like, things need to get processed down, slabbed, cut, polished, things like that, or just thrown away. And when I say throw away, I mean I have a discard pile. But, that's gotta be 20-something pounds, 20-pound agate, right? You can see the colors in there and stuff. We got obviously some problems in these that we need to work out, but I'm really starting to limit stuff. A simple half a bucket or a little bin it can really add up over time. Now, a lot of this stuff's cool, right? Like these are neat, but like, I mean, what the heck am I doing? Like we got too much going on here. I only have so many hours in the day, right? I've got to pick and choose things. So this is kind of my way of holding myself accountable. This time next week, I hope to have all of this sorted. I'm going from big bins to little bins. And I actually have to take you off the tripod here. And we'll talk a little bit about this. So here's what's up. I'm going from these big yellow bins to these littler plastic bins. I can't. These are too big, too much. I'm going to have only one bin, this bin, that is all slabs. And once that thing's full, I have to work it down before I can do anything else. And this is kind of my way of trying to do some spring cleaning. And we're going to be controlling some of the hoard, and really, really dial it back. And then lastly, I want to talk about the flat lap. Let's talk about the High-Tech Diamond flat lap here, all right? This is a great system for making rocks polished. I've shown that many, many times here. The downside, I don't have the time, okay? I have too many rocks, too much stuff going on, and really, when you have a rock or you have a slab, right? Now, this might look totally nice and flat, but it's really not flat, okay? When you start polishing it up, you'll start to see that there's like little areas are getting ground down first. And you have to make the thing totally flat. And that can take, depending on the material, a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes. And, you're not even up to your polishing resin discs yet. You're just working on getting the thing flat. So, this is, of course, just a prototype. But I need something easier, So this is what I've came up with, right? So you have your slab or whatever on the dop stick. And the dop stick needs to be short. Like, we got, 2 inches here, Okay, so here I have just a piece of wood. It's attached to the back there. I got some copper rod here on a weight. Running through it is a little dowel that sticks out as a nub. we got a spring, we got a little stopper, which is a zip tie, and this is how this works, right? You stick that on there, and you can turn that on, and it just holds the stone there for you as it polishes. It has worked really, really well so far, and once I kind of hammer out all the angles and the weights and all the things that you would want to maybe figure out with something like this, I'll make a nicer one, probably out of aluminum or something. But this right here, absolute game changer. Okay, to be able to set something up at 80 grit and putz around my shop and do things while this grinds down and gets flat makes a huge difference. Now, of course, I think the spring is super critical because it allows this to change as needed, so you're not like grinding an angle into something. It puts flat down pressure on it no matter what. So I thought I would share that with you guys. I thought it was kind of neat, and I'll probably make something nicer in the future. I think that slab just came off that dop stick, actually. Yeah, it did. Well, you get the picture. Well, as always, thanks for coming by, hanging out. Hope you had a good Saturday. Maybe you get some rock hounding in. It's coming into spring. I got a lot of fun trips planned, and I think we're going to leave it there. Thanks for listening to me. Take care, everyone.